Okay, welcome to QAvalidation.com. So in our Protractor web element series, the next topic is how to handle a table by using your protractor in TypeScript. Okay, so in our previous videos, we have seen how to handle text box and alert, and then how to select an option from a drop down. Now we'll see how to what do you call identify the elements from a table and then perform certain actions for that table. Okay, so I'm using the same project that we have used so far because this is a continuation flow of that complete what do you call flow of this application. Okay, so till now we have seen add customer, open account, and then we'll see the customers. Okay, so what happens once you added the customer, it is linking to your open account because you have to select that customer name whatever you added here. Once you have what you call opened an account by selecting the customer and your currency, this will again link to your this option, so it will create an entry into this table. Okay, now our job is to identify if that customer and the account both should be entered here and then delete it. Once we found successfully that customer entered successfully, then we will delete that. So that's all the flow. Now in this, let me try to identify this particular table. So here you can see some table, okay, in that T head, and then so here you can see something called as ngrepeat. Okay, so what exactly this repeat? This repeat is nothing but it says that there are multiple entries of that particular element is there. It means that um, repeat is nothing but it is repeating, actually that particular element is repeating. So if you see each tr will have a ng repeat. Here you can see for the second row, here it is third row, and this ng repeat is common across everything. So by using this we can get directly the row. This ng repeat is nothing but a row here. Okay, now let's see, let me copy paste this one. Okay, so first thing what we need to do, we need to select on these customers. So let me try to identify this one. So here I should have a button. Yeah, this is customers. So directly I can use the shortcut, that is button text element by dot button text. Oops, button text. And here, sorry, this is my previous. Okay, what I will do, I'll delete it for now. So I'll say customers. Okay, customers, yes, it should be customers dot click. So I moved into the third tab of that application. Now the next thing is that I need to identify the repeater or the rows, number of rows I have. So what I can do, let rows equal to, here what I can do, element, and this is, there is something by dot repeater. You can see this repeater will identify the ng hyphen repeater. Okay, so if you have any application that is having a repeater, you can identify by using this. So here what I can do, element dot all. Remember in the drop down we have done element dot all. Here also the same thing, because we don't have a single repeater, we have more than one repeaters are there. So by repeater and then pass that parameter or the value, this paste it now. Okay, so now we got that repeater now. So repeater nothing but I got the number of rows in that, or the each row I have captured inside these rows. Fine, now let's put some sleep so that we can see the execution one by one. 2 seconds is enough. Fine, so we have identified the number of rows. Now what we need to do, we need to resolve the promise because we will work on that rows. Okay, so rows dot then. Okay, another thing, here we won't use rows and we won't use any kind of loop. Rather, we will use kind of some method that is called as each. So each, what it will do, it will identify the, or it will get the elements from that element array finder. Remember, all is nothing but your element array finder. So if you over here you can see element array finder. So any element array finder, if you put dot, you will get something called as each method. Okay, each method is again same as then, but this is kind of a what you call for loop kind of thing. So we'll see. So here again the same thing like then we used to give, here also we will give one what you call some let's say row. Okay, some option here, and then we will use this one. Fine. Now here what we will work on this row. Fine. Now if you see the application, we have to first identify each row. So we have identified the row. In that row we need to compare the name that we have entered is there or not there, and where exactly that name is there on the first column. So what happens, I can do row. Now there is no rows because I have created a variable row dot. Okay, so each row will have some cells, right? TD, that is each row will have some columns. So let's capture that. So let cells equal to row dot. So TD is what? Your element, HTML element. So I can use like this. So here $2 I will use. I'll let you know why. So here TD. Okay, what is the error? Let's see. Okay, put it here. Any. Okay, so now row. So here somewhere we have used single dollar, right? Yeah, here single dollar means we have only $1 value, but here I have multiple TD. So if you have multiple TD, then you have to use dollar. So this is nothing but by C all dot. So like this, by dot css, like this. Okay, so this is only by dot css, this is all by dot css if it is double dollar. Fine, now we got that cells. Now once we got that cells, what we need to do, the first column we need to compare with our text. Okay, so what I will do first, cells dot, there is one method that is get. This get will accept an index that is nothing but the index of your columns. So get up 0 means first column, in that we will get that text. Sorry, get text. Okay, get text. Now once we got this get text, what we need to do, we have to work on that. That's why resolve by promise, and here what we'll do, function as usual, and give a variable name. Let's put as a text. Okay, fine. Now what happened? It's the same thing as we did with the drop down. First options, then option. First here rows, we have identified the number of rows. In each row, we are identifying the cells. In all the cells, we are working on the first column. Okay, now cell dot get 0 will get me all the first column of all the rows because each method I have executing. Okay, so each is nothing but it's kind of a looping only. So here what I will do, I'll compare that. So if, sorry, if text equal to, so the first column is my first name only. So what I can do, my first name is ABC. I'm just comparing here with the first name. You can even compare with the what you call first name and second name. What you can do, cells dot get 0 ABC. Again another one you can create, cells dot get of 1 dot get text. If text equal to then xyz, that is my second name. If both of these names are matching, then go to that particular row and delete that. We'll see how we can do. Now okay, so let's say that I got the text, the text is matching. Then what I need to do, I need to go to this delete button. Where exactly this delete button? This is first column means 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is my 4. It means that to fourth column I need to go. As simple as that. Cells dot getter 4. Getter 4 is nothing but my last column, but directly I can't click on that because the cell directly I can't click. Under that cell I have a button. Let me show you that. So here you can see this is my fourth column. In that I have a button which I'm going to delete. I mean click on that to delete. So what I can do here, I have to identify within this cell. I have a button that I need to identify. What I can do directly, go to this dollar means by CSS, and here what is the element? Element is button. Okay, dot click. Fine, done. Now this row will be deleted once you get that particular what you call. So here see, get 0 is first column, get 4 is fourth column, but which row, that depends on this for loop. So wherever this will match, that will delete from there. Simple. So let's try this. Now let's run this one, this npm test. So it will invoke the browser. Fine, it invoked. Observe carefully first, second, and then third tab. In this, fine, it went so fast. So I didn't print anything. So let's say that I'll give a wait here, and then okay, this what I can do, I'll give more wait. Let's say 10 seconds so that I can show you that particular entry, and then here also I'll give another wait. So let's say again 10 seconds. Browser dot sleep. Fine. So we can visualize the before deleting and after deleting what is happening. So browser invoked, it will go to the first tab, done, second tab, done, third tab. See here you can see that entry is made on the last row. It will wait for 10 seconds and delete it. Okay, see it got deleted. Now it will wait again 10 more seconds and then it will close the browser. Fine. So this is the way you can identify a table. So this complete what you call code will be handled to automate this entire functionality. It went to first. Even there are a few things you can try your own. You can even search. You can try to automate by using. So here, if you go like this, then what you can do, you can type some text here onto the search field, and you see from the table if related to this search field, you should get the names. Okay, so by now whatever we learned from this repeater, you can do that yourself. So try it yourself, and if you find any issues, please do comment, then we can have another video on that. So that's all. This complete protractor web element series, we have learned how to handle your text box alerts and then your drop down and then the repeater or the table by using protractor. So hope this is helpful for you guys. Thanks for watching and stay tuned with other such topics.